After we picked up one of the two rental cars, we started to head towards the marina in Fajardo. It's about 50 miles away and about an hour drive. We ended up chartering a Bali 4.0 from Dream Yacht Charter. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom with 2 single 4-peak bedrooms. That was a great layout for all 10 of us. We decided to go to Ralph's for provisioning. It was just a mile up the road. And although the fruits and vegetables weren't the best selection, we were happy to see everything available post-hurricane. After a great night's sleep, we were off to explore San Juan. The cruise ships were back in the port and the tourists and vendors were out enjoying the weather.
So here we are at Castillo San Cristobal. It's one of the primary fortifications on all of San Juan. It's protecting San Juan Harbor, protecting the city. Built in the 16th century, expanded on for like 150 years. It really was an integral part of the history of not only San Juan, but the whole island is pretty cool.
In the evening, we left Old San Juan and headed back to the boat to do our outbrief with Ziggy in order to leave in the morning. One of the coolest features of the Bali is this garage door enclosure. After reviewing the boat, we got the map out and started discussing the week's sail. Our first sail would be Tamarindo Beach on the island of Culebra, about 20 nautical miles away.
What's it blowing at now?
30.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Is this better than last time?
Yeah.
Always do it to really understand. Yeah, I had one with my
So close.
So what was your guys' favorite part of the day?
Once we got to the island.
Yeah.
Before the island, I was throwing up all over the place.
Yeah. Who threw up today? Who threw up on their mother today? So we're going like a little bit slower than we were yesterday. And do you guys feel the difference in how calm it is?
Yeah.
Our next sail is to Ensenada Honda, where we have 2 6-passenger golf carts waiting.
Those two right there.
Those boats are probably okay.
Today we're headed from Ensenada Honda to Isla Calabrita. After an hour of hiking towards the lighthouse through unpaved trails and thorny patches, which was lovingly called the Death Hike, we decided to turn around. The views even from there were beautiful.
Just don't take naps, period.
In the evening, we left Calabrita and headed over to Punta Muleros to catch a mooring ball.
I might keep it like this. It's cute. I like it.
Yep, things you would like to see explode. Cows.
What's wrong with the cows?
North Korea. And last but second to not least, that lighthouse we didn't reach. Next coconut. Thank you for hanging out with us. Go now to be with your family during this holiday season.
Is cow.
Cow the coconut. Go forth.
I'll make your cow. Bye.
Our next stop is Isla Palominos, a privately leased island by El Conquistador Hotels, accessible by ferry where they bring their guests over from the hotel to enjoy the amenities. Next morning, we took a day trip to Cayo Iquitos and returned to Isla Palominos that evening.
I was waiting for you to go. It's like, where'd she go? I took the easy way out. It was blowing my Oh!
As we sailed back into Fajardo on the last day, we held a ceremony to welcome the newly initiated crew into the sailors' ranks. We recognized them for their contribution to the success of our voyage. We had Grace, the crew morale officer, who took naturally to keeping the younger crew in high spirits. Aiden, Team Edward, brought another crew member aboard who turned out to be quite handy.
Can't see him in the picture! There you go!
Next, we had Alton, the peg-leg pirate, who never let his bum foot keep him from an adventure. Colton, the dive master, jumped off anything he could find to jump off of, and encouraged the rest of us to do likewise. And finally, Hunter, the dock master, was always there to raise a sail, trim a sheet, or do whatever else needed doing. Issued to each new sailor was a brass compass, so that they could always find their way to an adventure. Until we figure out where that is, we'll all have to keep dreaming of beam winds and following seas.